Do you think natural family planning is all about tracking menstrual cycles and hoping for the best? Well, think again. It's time to debunk some common misconceptions and shed light on this often misunderstood concept. Natural family planning, or NFP, revolves around understanding the body's natural fertility cycles to either achieve or avoid pregnancy. It's not just a calendar method, it's a science-based approach that utilizes several methods to monitor fertility signals. One of the most well-known methods is the symptothermal method. This involves tracking basal body temperature, cervical mucus, and changes in the cervix. A woman's basal body temperature rises slightly after ovulation. By tracking these changes, one can identify the fertile and infertile phases of the menstrual cycle. Another method is the standard days method. This relies on tracking menstrual cycles over several months to identify patterns and predict fertile days. While it may sound simple, it requires consistent tracking and doesn't work as well for women with irregular cycles. The ovulation method, also known as the Billings method, focuses on observing and recording changes in cervical mucus. The appearance and consistency of cervical mucus change throughout the menstrual cycle, indicating the fertile and infertile periods. Then there's the lactational amenorrhea method, which is based on the natural postpartum infertility that occurs when a woman is exclusively breastfeeding. This method can be effective for up to 6 months after childbirth. The Crichton model, on the other hand, combines the tracking of cervical mucus with standardized observations to predict fertility. Each of these methods has its pros and cons, and what works best will depend on individual circumstances, lifestyle, and health. But remember, while natural family planning methods can be effective when used correctly, they do not protect against sexually transmitted infections. So, to summarize, natural family planning is not a game of chance. It's a set of methods based on scientific observations of the body's natural fertility signals. It involves more than just marking days on a calendar. It requires commitment, careful tracking, and a good understanding of one's body. It's about empowering individuals and couples with knowledge about fertility, giving them the tools to make informed decisions about family planning. Whether it's the symptothermal method, the standard days method, the ovulation method, the lactational amenorrhea method, or the Crichton model, each method provides a unique approach to understanding and managing fertility. And remember, while these methods can be effective for family planning, they do not replace the need for regular health checkups and consultations with healthcare providers. Knowledge is power, but professional medical advice is invaluable.